Welcome to the demo scene for the low poly skeleton warrior character. This is a really great character for the Synty Studios fantasy packs. Goes really well, and let's get right into the options here because there's a lot you can do with this character. So we do include a bunch of textures ready to go. There are 3 plus an HSL which allows you to do some sliding. I've separated them here so you can kind of see them on each individual item. You can of course mix and match. So we got a few on the sword, the armor 1, 2, and 3, the shield, and let me bring it over here, the shield 1, 2, and 3. Now these are something you can easily control in Photoshop as well. In fact, let me just pop up Photoshop right now and you can see the palette is here. We've separated it into a bunch of different layers, and also layers that you can do all metal at once and whatnot. All you have to do is select this and then you can adjust the colors right there in Photoshop. Okay, and we also have the 3 skeleton options. One there, one here, a little brighter white one, and a darker bone one. And then of course this HSL option, which lets you just use sliders in the built-in render pipeline and adjust the colors that way, and also the values here, so you can make darker one or whatnot. Now this is of course something that you could mix and match, so you could have this only affect the bone and not the rest, or only affect the armor but not the skeleton itself. So there's a lot of options you can do there. Okay, let's go back to the default there. And we also have a lot of body parts. The wardrobe is fully modular, so you can turn things on and off. Turn everything off right here so you can kind of see what it looks like as a bare skeleton. We'll keep the sword on. There you go. And we can keep the shield on as well. And you can see how it looks there. We also have blend shapes. So I'm going to do it first with just the skeleton so you can kind of see what we got there. The head's shape changing a little bit. I can zoom in for that so you can see a little bit closer. There we go. Randomize that. You can see the changes in the shield, a little change in the sword as well. So there's some options there, so the skeletons can look a little bit different. We can also turn these all back on, and you can see how some of the wardrobe also is updated along with that as well, so you can get some more wardrobe looks out of it. This is something you can randomize at runtime so that every skeleton you have looks different from the rest, which is always nice. You can also randomize the textures, and we have a super randomize button here so you can get a sense of just a whole bunch of different looks that you could get from this. It's randomizing through 4 different wardrobe groups and randomizing the textures on each of the 4 different style types: the sword, the shield, the body, and the wardrobe, and then doing the blend shapes as well, so you can just get a whole bunch of random skeletons, or you can code it so that you have the exact skeletons that you want. So let's check out the animations. We have our locomotion animations. This is the walk forward with the skeleton walking forward there. We also have, of course, a walk backward. Skeleton's taking more defensive posture as he walks backwards. We also have 4 different attacks, which are really nice. I'm going to zoom out just a tad, show that again. Show that from the front. Attack 3, a little shield bash there, and attack 4, swipe with a little turn at the beginning. We also have a block where he quickly blocks, got hit, reaction there. Idle break, always important to break things up a little bit. A taunt. Let me show that once again too. We have the death animation, which is a more classic death. But we also have the collapse and reassemble. So I'm going to show those here. This collapse is really cool. Breaks down into a pile of rubble, and from there you can actually reassemble him back to his normal size. We also have a let me turn off all the wardrobe here. We'll keep the shield and sword on, but I'm just going to turn off all the wardrobe so you can see all the bones in this view. We also have collapse again, a reassemble that looks like this. So it's a slightly different. I think the reassemble 2 is the preferable one, but you can be left in reassemble 1 for your use as well. So that's a really cool way just to, you know, start it out like this and maybe bring it up right when the player gets close and then suddenly attack and whatnot. So a lot you can do with the skeleton warrior pack here, the low poly skeleton. There's also a high fidelity version available. And if there's any questions, please let me know. Have a great day. Thanks.